Right, hopefully we should be live. Welcome one and all to a Mass Effect late night Mass Effect stream. I haven't done one of these in a while. The stream was initially planned to be quite a long one. I had hoped that we would be getting the new Human Commando and Human Guardian as it's the start of the new month, but apparently looks like they're saving it to N7 Day, which is next Thursday, which is a little bit of a jib. Especially if you look on the Mass Effect Andromeda website and look at under the Apex mission details, it will clearly show under the What's New section the Guardian and the Commando are there. So unless there's an issue and the PlayStation users in the EU have not got it yet, then I'm assuming they're just holding it back for N7 Day. I hope they're going to do something more than just give us new characters, if I'm honest, but to what that may be, I don't know. So anyway, I'm going to play a few matches tonight and that just to wind down the evening. Probably be before midnight because I imagine there's going to be a lot of other streams going on at midnight. Well, for the UK anyway. What's more annoying is I saved up a load of money. And then obviously when I read the details about on the website about the new characters being out, I jumped straight on the game, spent pretty much all of my money on packs, you know, assuming that they were there ready to go because the new Apex mission was there ready to go. But no, that's not the case. As you can see on my game, they are classed as rare characters apparently, so they're supposed to turn up here next to the Juggernaut and the Artificer, but they're not there. So anyway, I wasted pretty much almost all my money before I realised. So that's a little bit of a kick in the teeth. But nonetheless, it wasn't too... I mean, it's not too bad, I guess. I did get a few upgrades for other bits and bobs, so I can't complain too much. But anyway, the Apex mission itself is relatively easy. The one life to live, the no revives, that's a little bit tough, but doesn't make the mission any more difficult. Anyway, what have I got left to do? Silver and gold. So we'll at least do those, and then we might do a few more matches in that. Of course, if anyone is at all interested, the lobbies will be open to anyone who wants to join. Just join off my name, and it should be good. Right, combos. I might as well go with someone who needs a little bit leveling up. What am I using on him? Well, I have noticed that there are a few challenges I have still yet to finish, so might as well do those. And we will take... there we go. Oh, it would help if I took that off the start of the screen. There we go. But anyway, on other news, I know this is not really Mass Effect related, but for anyone who was watching the XCOM 2 War of the Chosen streams and that's, well, if you saw the last one, you saw that the game file got deleted, wiped. Basically, it was the past 5 hours of progress had been completely deleted. Luckily, I was able to restore an old online save file, which brought it back to the start of Monday stream, so it didn't wipe the campaign completely. But what I've done, I made multiple copies of that said file, and I have I quickly played offline for a mission or two, and we got back to the point that we were at just before the crash. So we've just no one died. There have been a few more injuries, but no one's died. and we've got to the point where it's just after the chosen assassin has been killed. So I used exactly the same team to do the final mission and to do the assassin mission. Sorry. So there wasn't anything too different, but hopefully it means that we don't have to, if you are watching the XCOM stream, that next Monday you don't have to sit through the same missions over and over again. Hello Bantius. I was going to say, Bantius, are the new characters out on Xbox or PC? I don't really have access to any of those two, and I can't find anything online to say that they are or not. Because it's annoying, on Mass Effect's website, the actual Mass Effect website, where you look under Apex missions, it says under the What's New section, it shows the two characters off, but they are nowhere to be found. Not under the Prestige or anything. So I'm assuming they're just holding them back for N7 Day, or that there's an issue with the EU PlayStation 4 version of the game. I mean, if it's not available on Xbox or PC, then I assume that the theory of it's being held back to N7 Day is correct. I mean, I asked Smooth to check his account on the PlayStation to make sure it just, you know, it wasn't me, and he hasn't got access to them. But Smooth, of course, is also an EU user, so. Yeah, the glorious Mass Effect loading times. I'm hoping that, well, this is also a sad truth, unfortunately. If you go back and look at when I used to start these lobbies during the first sort of like few streams and that, they would be filled up really quickly, but there's not as many people playing as there once was. Excuse me. I might have to go into this match, start it, because if you do go into a match on your own, there is a chance that it kind of, well, sneakily bumps you up the list of joinable games, makes you a higher priority, because it likes to backfill matches. Yeah, I kind of agree. I bet some of the servers in that maybe might have been helping out with the Battlefront, the Battlefront beta that was on recently and stuff like that. I haven't heard anything about the issue with hosting priorities being fixed, at least not that I'm aware of. Although, to be honest, in that I've kind of, I don't know, let's just say disappointment runs with BioWare games at the moment. So no new characters on Xbox either. Then it must be holding it back for next Thursday for N7 Day. Okay, at least that's good to get that confirmed. Sorry, I'm going to try this solo then. I also don't think it helps that well. What time is it? It's gone. It's gone sort of like prime time for the UK anyway. I mean, when I was playing some Mass Effect this morning, trying to get some footage, about sort of like 7:30, 8 o'clock, and to be honest, it wasn't actually that bad. I found a few games quite quickly, and it was for gold at least. Well, the plan is tonight is probably going to play a few matches. Might head off about sort of. It won't be a long stream tonight. It'll just be an hour or two. I'll do a few missions and that. It's been a while, and I'm also not used to. It's been a while since I've streamed while doing a live sort of game, a game that is not XCOM where you can take your time. Please charge. Oh, I got the damn Predator on. Oh, I'm rusty. Hey, there's someone's joined. Is that anyone I know? Don't think so. Well, it's not anyone I recognise off the top of my head anyway. Again, apologies as well. The chat I may be a bit slow to answer to answer chat. The current setup requires the I've got the HD PVR working at a more steady pace, unlike I did last stream. But it requires the damn flipping laptop to be on the floor right next to the actual PVR, which is sort of right next to the TV. Oh no, that's not him. So anyway, so I've got the tablet next to me for chat instead of actually trying to look at the laptop. Oh, the rust is real, I tell you. I went back to try to get some footage. I'm working on finishing off the rest of the guides and that. And I was trying to play it, because I've decided that, well, in accordance to some of the comments as well, it's pointless waiting to try to get perfect platinum game matches done. So instead I'm just going to focus on showing off gold matches, but with the, you know, with the information that applies to platinum games and whatnot, if that makes sense. Because gold games are a lot easier to find. The successful gold games, sorry, are a lot easier to find than successful platinum ones. And whilst, yes, platinum solo is doable, it's not exactly fun. Hey, more people joining, that's what I like to see. Oh, the Predator challenge. I'm still slowly doing it. I just can't bring myself to use it quite, you know, as much as I should. I end up falling back on abilities and that. But then again, I've always kind of favoured abilities over weapons in Mass Effect. I think that's one of the reasons I got into my sort of like doing guide videos and that, because I actually preferred them. Which thumbnail? I uploaded another video a minute ago in that, and I'm just wondering if that's the reason why the man. We don't both need to be. Well, I was going to say we both, but there's 3 of us. Oh yeah, I guess if you're doing the weapon challenges, the weapon-focused characters are probably the best way to go. Not what I'm doing. For example, playing a melee character. Hang on, alright, hang on a minute. Bear with me. I thought In Need of Heroes was the name of the mission. The mission, that's the mission, sorry. I thought standing. No, I don't know actually. Is standing melee the same strength as jumping melee? Anyway, either way in that. I know the standing melee is the only way to actually activate the combos with this guy. On the Krogans, I really only use the jumping melee to well, to get kills for rage. Oh, I missed off the S. Oh, fabulous. Okay, hang on. Cheers. Alright, someone either recognised me or was pissed off with me. Oh dear. Ah, screw it. Oh, God, I broke something. Hang on. It's the voice. There we go, there we go, there we go. Right, you can blame my editing program for that. I opened it up to edit the thumbnail again, but let's just say apparently the stream did not like that. so I have to update the title afterwards. Ow. Oh dear. Yeah, the flat cannon spam. To be honest, I mean, I still haven't got the Batarian to rank 10. One of the reasons there hasn't been a video so far. But yeah, it's gonna be hard trying to think of a what's the optimal build. That spam, stun spam, can be so useful sometimes, especially on the harder difficulties and whatnot. Hello, Paulina, 0 Hour, and Alexandra. Obviously, this was supposed to be a bit of a longer stream tonight, but seeing as we haven't got the new characters, it might not be as long as I had hoped for. Instead, it might be a short one, unfortunately. Oh, hey, big boy. Oh, damn it. Hello, Rory. Welcome back again. Oh, Paulina, if you like Gizmo's picture, you should see his soldier in XCOM. It's flipping glorious. I mean, I must say, Roy, I know it's good to be back on Mass Effect in some respects, although I am rusty as hell. But I am half disappointed that because I had assumed we were getting the new characters. That it even says, like, if you go to the Mass Effect website, you can. It says under what's new, it shows the 2 characters. And I had hoped to use this as a good method to get to learn the characters, especially try out Warp. I can't wait to try that one out again. If it's going to be the same or if it's going to be at all different, it's going to be interesting. But at last, we're still stuck with the same procedures as normal. Same procedure as last year. artifacts. Christ, see, I'm rusty and I'm dying on silver. Oh, at least we got it done though. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I still think that it seems obvious now, especially since Bantis has checked on Xbox, and I assume you guys who have got PC available can confirm it as well, that they're not there. Because at one point I thought it was just PlayStation being funny. That they're holding back the characters for N7 Day, but they keep saying that, you know, they got something special, you know, planned for N7 Day and that. Now, if they put something on top of the new characters for N7 Day, I'll be happy about that. But if it's just the new characters, then we've kind of known about them for a while now. Well, not so. I don't know. Okay, let's up the ante to gold. What's this? Melee damage. Let's do the Juggernaut shield on then, I guess. And we'll buy the get some supplies. I noticed I was out. Okay, yeah. So it is that it's no characters across the board. I mean, I assume it, like I've already mentioned, I assume it's going to be the two new characters now. If you go to the website, they show the two character cards. It's showing them as gold, so they're rare characters. But I think that'll be it. That'll be maybe the last any sort of update or new content we'll get for the Mass Effect Andromeda multiplayer, since it feels like it's being dropped like a hot potato. Yeah, since 6 p.m. Well, you know, 4.5 hours ago, and that I got on wait because normally the updates go up about sort of like 6 for the new Apex missions and whatnot, and yeah, it was so it's like what it was like, new characters. So I spent all my credits, and then before I spent the last 100,000, I was like, hang on, why aren't I getting any of the new characters? And it's like, oh wait, they're not out. Oh, what a crock. What the hell? I forgot to check what weapons I was using. lovely. Vanguards everywhere. Oh yeah, I updated Nightbot a little bit. I mean, overall, when I look back at it, I don't know. I agree with like what Rory's saying. The movement system of this has been fantastic. Really love the movement in Mass Effect Andromeda. Just a damn shame that, I mean, in some respects, I hate to say it, but it feels like Mass Effect was, I don't know, it had such a high caliber to compete against with the original trilogy. In that, in some respects, it may have never lived up to the expectation that people were hoping.
Just 3 hostiles remaining. All enemies clear. Keep it up.
Which is a damn shame.
Classified data on the Scourge. Upload it before they lock us out. Teammate injured.
Ouch.
Teammate injured. Fragment upload. Teammate injured.
Thank God this isn't only one life to live.
Hang in there, Apex.
Lost my shield. Watch yourself.
Data received. That's a wrap. Hang in there, Apex. Three more to go. Reload. We're tracking reinforcements.
Yeah, I mean, both personally and kind of from a YouTube point of view as well, I am kind of hoping that Anthem is a game I can sink my teeth into, so to speak, and makes, you know, suitable content that lasts a while. Yes, I've dabbled in other genres and that, like Destiny and that, but they've never really been as big as Mass Effect. I mean, at one point Uncharted was doing quite well on the channel, but it paled in comparison to Mass Effect. The thing is, I was actually really nervous about making the first Mass Effect video I did. I didn't think it would take off. I only made it for a little bit of a laugh and that, to see if I could make what at the time I did these gun guide videos in the form of doing a character guide instead. And it turned out really well. I'm so glad it did. Yeah, there's something about Destiny. Although I still think it was better than the first one. I still found I enjoyed the first one more at the moment. The grind is not as hard, which in some respects is great for people who don't have a lot of time in that. But at the same time, it takes away the end game content that's there. I don't know, it's hard. I'm finding a game to sort of like really devote the channel to and that. Although, you know, there's games I personally like to play, I don't necessarily like to make videos on. Such as, what do I play a lot of? Like, the Don't Starve series. Me and Felbunny are big fans of that, but we don't really make videos on it. And I don't want to be. The other thing I would like for the channel is not to be a one-shot pony. You know, a one-shot channel kind of thing. I would like to try to be multi-games. That's why I do reviews and stuff. But nothing has been. I don't know what it is about the Mass Effect franchise. It's always been most successful, and I don't know if it's because other people don't cover it or what, but. I've always really enjoyed it, so I'm not complaining.
Nice job, Apex. Keep it going.
Yeah, I see what you mean as well. Did PewDiePie really get his from Amnesia? I can't remember, it's been so long ago. Felbunny's been playing Amnesia, because it's free on PlayStation Plus at the moment. Or it is. Well, for like another day or two, maybe.
We've located data sources. Get them uploaded before we lose the connection.
But yeah, she's really enjoying the. Oh god damn it! This might actually be a little tough. But yeah, I think the biggest thing for YouTubers when they do try to cover other games is that you're almost essentially building another fan base altogether.
Squad member down. Fragment up.
Keep getting my remnant VI.
Look out!
Almost done. Data received. That's a wrap.
Take cover.
Nearly through.
Oh dear.
Relay. Go get him.
My shields are out.
Good. Stay sharp.
What was I was going to say, Gizmo. I was playing this morning the Architect, and the build is all based around the Remnant VI, and I'm trying so hard to get some decent footage of showing off what it can do.
Hydra.
And I keep looking at Fortnite and that, but I often find it might be a difficult game to play sort of solo.
I'm reading a flat line.
Shields are down.
Because I know, I mean, at the moment, the flipping, what's hot at the moment is all about PUBG, isn't it, and stuff like that.
My shields are out.
But I am limited to PS4 games at the moment, really, unless it's sort of like a a PC game that requires low amounts of, you know, GPU system usage.
Lost my shield.
Squad member down.
Okay, time to make the exit.
Take cover.
All targets down and one standing.
Oh dear. I think with the Remnant VI, I mean, it can sometimes it can work out. As I think Gizmo, I think you famously said it one Mass Effect stream, saying the Remnant VI, it works sometimes because it seems very, I don't know, unpredictable. Because you have no direct control over it apart from pointing at it saying, please attack this target, please. The There's little you can do to say what it does. Right, let's turn on some random golds then. See if people stay with us. And do we need to level up anyone else? Well, I don't want to play the human engineer because I played him for flipping so long. But I don't think I've got anyone else to level up. Well, Batarian Vanguard. Oh yeah, Smooth, got room for one more. Jump in whenever you're ready. Don't worry, Smooth. It was supposed to be a longer stream, but as you see, we don't have the new characters, so the whole reason of doing, you know, this special stream is kind of sort of like, well, flaccid at the moment. No, it looks like no new characters, unfortunately. It looks like it's not just PS4. Banty has checked on Xbox. Alessandro confirmed for PC. That is not there. Oh, hang on then. You want me to play the Kinect? Okay, I'll jump on her then. I haven't played her for a while, actually. Where are we? Smooth. SSS. There we go. Although, if I do play her, I have to put on ammo consumables. I'm getting so low on stuff. Alright, Rory, cheers for popping in. I might be doing a stream tomorrow, I'm not sure yet. But, you know, keep an eye on the channel if you want. I don't know what I'm streaming yet, but... Oh, yeah, also, if you didn't catch the start of the stream and that, the XCOM stream seems to have been saved. Thanks to multiple back data saves and, you know, just, well, playing this exact same missions offline with the same people offline, resulting in the same things, except for a few more injuries. Yeah, about the Stronghold package. I talked about it a lot last Apex mission weekend, and I played a few matches and that, and then I forgot to buy it, and I forgot all about it. And so it's not in the shop at the moment. Okay, Rory. Sometimes the notifications are a little bit temperamental with YouTube. Even channels I'm subscribed to and that, even with the bell ticked and that, sometimes I rarely get notifications. Yeah, I'm kind of kicking myself for not buying the Stronghold package because I'm not sure when it will come back. I hope. I forgot what I'm using on her, actually. Probably should have checked. Anyway, what we're fighting? Remnant! Oh, the best bloody enemy for this class. I mean, there are still some things Bioware could give us for our standard rotation. Oh, I'm rusty.
Watch the enemy fire. Careful. Lost shield.
I remember that though.
Watch the enemy fire.
Three more to go.
Ooh, I still got this. Sort of.
All clear for now. Enemies headed your way. We're out of here.
Yeah, smooth, I agree. Oh, it's weird. I mean,
The enemy fire.
I play Mass Effect at least once every week. I have a session, even if it's just for a game or two. But yeah, you know, I play it every week. But I'm still, whenever you sit down to do a proper sort of like gold session in that, so rusty. The Kinetic Assist is still so much fun to play.
Enemies cleared. Stay alert. The enemy's tapping into civilian comm traffic. We need to take out their uplink devices.
Surprised no one else has joined us yet.
One problem gone.
Watch the enemy fire.
I like how even on gold, Smooth's still left to do the objectives.
Enemy tech shut down.
Careful.
Where are we going? Christ,
Careful.
Hang in there, Apex.
aha! Maybe I can get this one. No, Smooth got it.
All enemy devices are now offline. headed your way.
Oh, Bantius. No, I was going to say, I don't know if you caught it, Bantius. I was saying that I've got the XCOM stream back to the point where we left it. Basically, what I did is, as well as making multiple saves, well, multiple sort of like hard copies of the playthrough. I played through the exact same missions, watching the old stream, so I know who to take and how to play it, and got to pretty much the point that the stream died, bar that last mission with the warlock. So we can pick off where we left off pretty much. Okay, there were a few more injuries than when I played through. But it should be alright. Hey, have we got a fourth? Oh yeah, we have got a fourth.
Enemies down. Keep your guard up.
Who got the killing blow this time? What, on the assassin? Offline, the killing blow came from Gizmo. Instead of Lozzie. Right, I'm not really cut out for this. I'm surprised how long I've actually been able to keep this ascendant mode going.
Just 3 hostiles remaining. Sensors clear for now. Great shooting.
I mean, I must confess, sometimes I still lapse back into the old way I used to play the kinetic assist. Just ignoring Lance and doing the throw, pull throw. But Lance is so much fun on this character.
Artifact is secure.
Ooh, maybe I can get this one.
Artifact recovery is complete. Nice job. Just 3 hostiles remaining.
Someone's using the Darn.
That hurt them. Be ready.
Hey Stephen, click on a net. Yes, Stephen, the build for this class for the kineticist should be up. I hope it's still up. I believe it's the same build I'm using at the moment. The only difference is I'm not using disruptor ammo. I'm using incendiary ammo. And in all honesty, disruptor ammo you would have a far better time with than incendiary on this character. I'm just using incendiary because I've got an abundance of them at the moment. Oh, did I lose Ascension? Oh, that's the first time. There we go. Huh.
Watch the enemy fire.
What are we on? 30 seconds. Okay, time to go.
Squad member down. That's how Apex gets it done. Come on.
Oh, nicely done. Oh yeah, Annette, sorry I didn't answer the question. The Batarian Vanguard is, to be honest, I'm having a hard time. Well, one, I haven't got him to rank 10, so I can't try out the full build for him. And two, to be honest, all of his abilities are quite good. I'm even going to the point where I might actually drop, is it Apex training he has? His offensive passive, in favour for his melee in the fitness tree, and then maxing out all the other abilities. Krogan Gladiator. She gets no love, does she? Ah, I had fun with that character. Hang on then. Hang on. Okay, where is she? Oh, I still haven't got her to rank 10 yet. She's one away. Okay, let's do it. What the hell have I been using on her? Well, I can take that one right off. Oh, charge at 1 and everything else at 6. That could work, I guess. Because you still get the shield regeneration even with just 1 point in charge. I kind of want to use weapons that I still need to... Oh, go on then. let this train wreck occur. The siphon weapons, once they start kicking in, once they activate, i.e. there's a red sort of like glow around the nozzle of the gun, it basically restores health with each hit of the weapon. They're actually really, really good. I feel they're better than the bulwark and the concussive weapons. Concussive being that if you get headshots, if you kill with a headshot, it will create a biotic explosion, and bulwark basically increases your sort of like your damage resistance when there are teammates nearby you. Yeah, like what Sabantis is saying, it's a good setup to have of sort of like normally a bulwark and a siphon weapon. Yeah, the snipers definitely seem to be the best when it comes to concussive stuff. I mean, normally when it comes to the siphon weapons, I would normally sort of like recommend fast firing things than sort of slow stuff. Just because it feels like you get your health back at a quicker rate, but it might be just me. I can't say that's a definite or not. Because sometimes when you're using a slow firing weapon, like with say the Scorpion, that seems to get health back all right.
This one's simple. Clear the area and lock it down. Enemies headed your way.
Where the hell did it go? There we go. Right, I don't expect to be very high on this list. Where the hell is everything? That's the best thing there about the Krogan Gladiator, being able to pick up 2 people and hammer both.
All enemies clear. Keep it up. Enemies headed your way.
I must confess I have a little bit of a soft spot for this upcoming Call of Duty, just because it's World War II and I don't know. I kind of got. That's the only reason I would even consider it. I think the last one I played, I've skipped over a lot of them, and my favourite Call of Duty was. I think the one I played the most and had the most fun with was the original Black Ops. But I haven't played any of them that seriously since then, apart from maybe doing a review here or there. Well, let's see if I can get this siphon weapon working then, and show you what the health regen stuff's like. Although actually it doesn't help that I'm a Krogan who regenerates health anyway.
Just 3 hostiles remaining. All clear for now.
I think well, yeah. If I'm honest with the Krogan, what I'd probably do is the Krogan Gladiator. Sorry, is a build that revolves that skips out Nova.
Need to take out their uplink devices.
I mean, the only reason I would use Nova is for the invincibility frames you get from using it. I wouldn't really use it as a damage tool per se. Oh, damn it.
Enemy tech shut down.
The main reason I would say take Annihilation Field is for the damage debuff it can provide for enemies that are inside the field. So when you go to melee something, it will have damage reduction. Well, it will take more damage. If you can combine that with pull as well, you know, if you pull someone to you, they get a damage debuff on them, on top of the Annihilation Field one. It means that pretty much anything that you can pick up will die in a very quick time.
Enemy tech is deactivated. Objective complete.
Aww. Yeah, Nova can be made a primer as well if you're looking for that thing. But the Krogan Gladiator's got no way to set her off, primers off. Unfortunately.
Nice job, Apex. Keep it going. Hostiles en route.
I'd still hit them with pull, even with if you can max out pull to the point where it takes shields off as well. Apart from armored opponents and that, it will do a little bit, enough to activate the Biotic Warrior buff thing, whatever it's called. Ah, I'll take a swipe at me.
Fields out. Squad member down.
Where was the chosen? Oh.
Get over it.
I don't know, but that's what I like about Mass Effect in a whole, is that there are, apart from a few classes where one set build is definitely the best, you can pretty much get away with a lot of alternative builds, and that the Slayer and Architect for one, you know, I'm trying to work on the next. He's supposed to be the next guy, but there's so many builds that can work for him that it's hard finding one that, you know, because I tried to put the best one up, or one that makes it easiest to take the harder difficulties on.
We're tracking reinforcements.
But they're all quite good.
Enemies headed your way. We got a
Yeah, one of the best things is grabbing the Ascendant and hammering it. Ooh, that was close. Damn it.
I'm reading a flatline. Just 3 hostiles remaining.
Wait, what?
All enemies clear. Keep it up.
Did I just throw two pool orbs, for lack of a better word?
Intel says the cat left genetic survey devices in your area. Let's find and disable them.
Yeah. Sweeper, Ruzad, Krogan Gladiator, best class there is.
Teammate injured. Enemy tech shut down. One device down.
Hey, I can do something useful.
Hang in there, Apex. Squad member down.
I don't know what is more embarrassing, me using the sweeper or the fiend getting killed by the sweeper.
Teammate injured. All enemy devices are now offline. Squad member down. Three more to go.
Is that a second fiend? This ain't platinum, is it? No, if it was platinum I would be dead a lot more. Oh, that would be amazing if the hammer could work like the Batarian Gauntlet. It'd give it so much more, wow, oomph. Welcome back again, Sabantius.
Yourself to the LZ.
The good thing about streaming and Mass Effect, I must confess, is I don't want to say it feels like things go quicker. What is shooting me in the back? Oh, you. Love it. Alright, time to move.
Squad member down.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Well, I do the same when it comes to whenever I'm talking, either if it's on streams or with people or in party chat and that, I end up doing the running in circle things, especially if you're doing something idle, like in Destiny, if you're walking around the tower, or say I used to do it all the time in Warcraft. It's like, if you're talking to Dark, what's he doing? Oh, he's running in a circle in Dalaran or something like that. Isn't the voice of the Krogan Gladiator the same voice actress as the girl who does, what's her name, Kesh? Oh dear, Bantius, I feel your pain there. I thought I was doing awful. Right, who should I be now? I might try some sniping. Batarian, Solarian. All right, okay. I'll be the scrapper next, and then I'll be the Solarian infiltrator afterwards, who I think personally has the best voice actor. And what else do I use on him? I forgot what I use. Well, first I should check the weapons. Dun and Hornet. Shotgun it is then. And we need a jumbo equipment pack. I don't know. I was trying. I mean, when I set up the streamer alerts, I was trying so hard to find voice lines of that specific Solarian to annoy you with the alerts and stuff. I would use the Kishok, but I don't actually have it still. I think because I'm still getting characters to sort of, well, when I say characters, the ultra rares to rank 10. Some of them I don't know. I just don't seem to get the exemplar, for example. I've hardly got any cards for him. Even though I've been playing it week and week and week and week. Not as much as I used to play it, but still. Just feels like, it's never ending, and I've hardly got any of the weapons, because, well, the ultra rare weapons, because I've been focusing on the characters. The Kishok's horrible though. If it's anything like it was in Mass Effect 3, I don't blame you. Oh god, that weapon was awful. I like the bleed effect it did, but that was about it. If they could put that into a assault rifle or shotgun, I think it would work better. Alright, what are we doing? I gotta remember what I'm bloody doing. That's it, snap freeze concussive shot. Stun him with your flak.
I appreciate that.
Looks like everyone's playing a little bit of a runaround game.
Squad member down.
Oh, thanks to Bantius for the £2 donation
Just 3 hostiles.
to the cause, to the stream.
Nice job, Apex. Keep it.
As you say, it's tradition.
Hostiles en route.
You're gonna have to forgive me, but did the notification pop up?
Teammate injured.
I forgot this. The Scrapper is such a powerful class.
Three left. Go get him. All enemies clear. Keep it up.
Hey, just because I'm not using the hash.
The enemy's tapping into civilian comm traffic. We need to take out their uplink devices. One device down. Teammate injured. Squad member down. One device down. Teammate injured.
I don't even know where the devices are. I kind of...
Nearly through.
Oh, there it is.
All enemy devices are now offline. Three left. Go get 'em. All clear for now.
The hash seems... I mean, personally, I like the hash in its siphon and bulwark
Enemies
format.
incoming.
Normally, though, I don't know. I would tend... Oh. Glorious.
Squad member down. Let's toughen you up.
Oh, damn it! I was reading the chat. No, the siphon for the health regen. It means you can stay in their face a bit more and, you know, well, pummel them with the shotgun.
Thanks. Just 3 hostiles remaining.
Right, let's see if we can restock the flat cannon.
Not bad for a bunch of aliens. Hostiles en route.
The matlock's about as deadly as a BB gun.
Teammate injured. Reading a flat line. Relay. Go get him. Reload. We're tracking reinforcements.
Used a lot of flat cannons during that one.
Sources say key data is scattered around this area. Find and
Yeah,
locate
I don't call the mattock the mattock. I call it the matlock because I don't know. It's kind of force of habit now. I misread it once and it's kind of stuck. Oh, I better go and do the objective. Actually, that would probably be wise. So if you hear me say matlock, it's the I mean the mattock. I think I started doing that in Mass Effect 3 or 4. No, was the mattock in Mass Effect 2?
well done.
Ooh, a little bit like that.
Relay. Go get him. Sensors clear for now. Great shooting.
It's hard because if I was I should probably do a video on this one day of the sort of like what the collective, as in, you know, us guys, think of each of the weapons and kind of rate them, similar to how I did the top 10 Mass Effect 3 stuff. But it would be interesting to see out of the weapons what was considered the best one, and out of the characters who's considered the best, or who people enjoy the most.
Squad member down.
Ah, damn it. I think it broke her. Nice then.
Mission complete. Full team secure. Good work.
Ooh, there we go. Hey Shade, how you all doing? How you doing? I'm doing okay. Disappointed that Mass Effect didn't get new characters. And a bit lonely. That's why I'm streaming, because Felbunny's at work. Yeah, Matlock was some sort of old TV show or something like that. I don't think it aired in the UK, or if it did, it wasn't very popular. But I don't know where. I think I picked Matlock up from The Simpsons or something. Or even Stevens all around. Right, I said I would be a Solarian next. So we are going to be our... what are we using? Well, let's change that. I'm going to try the Black Widow out for a bit. One of those. And one of those. To be honest, I need to sit down and watch that again. That was an entertaining movie. Although, to be honest, I've always been a kind of fan of Trey Parker and Matt Stone's humour. Even from... what was that? They did a movie when they were in college or something. And I think it's called Cannibal the Musical. Yeah, Shade. I mean, even though I played the game pretty much weekly, I haven't played sort of like gold matches and that for some time. Well, because the Apex missions are never gold, so you jump into gold matches like, oh, this is a little bit. Hang on, I got to shake this rust off. This map seems, I don't know, it seems to pop up all the time. It seems to be one of the most popular ones. I would hope for N7 Day they would give us, you know, if they give us the 2 new characters, that's fine. But on top of that, if they give us maybe another map or 2, another weapon or 2, and maybe some of the sort of like things that are missing from regular rotation, like the Remnant Ruins, or even the Rokar enemy faction. There we go. Been a while since I sniped.
Three left. Go get them. Sensors clear for now. Great shooting.
Who's using the phalanx?
Enemies incoming. We gotta move.
I don't think my guy's talking much today. I mean the Solarian. Damn it. Jesus Christ.
Three more to go. One to go. Enemies clear. Stay alert. Great. Key enemy personnel were tracked at that.
Do you know what? I I hate it. Well, I don't hate it, but I think one of the biggest things when it comes to your friends and when they get a new PC, that's sort of like, you know, the bee's knees, the best of the best, and you just get home and look at your PC and it's like,
Target eliminated.
I don't know, the jealousy is real.
Target down. Info on a new target incoming. Stand by. I'm reading a flatline. Teammate injured. Teammate injured. Nice takedown.
Ow, please get down.
Playing the hero. Get down.
Hey, he's talking now.
Stupid shield.
Squad member down. Coming to you.
Watch your back.
That hurt them. Be ready.
It's the worst thing when you're playing as snipers and that. Whenever there's crowd control abilities going around, so you line up your shot. If you're not fast enough, someone's gonna freeze it or knock it about.
Teammate injured.
Stupid shield.
Who's left? Nah. I'm not quite the Turian agent.
Enemies down.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting I got the charges siphon, I think. Yeah. But it's been such a long time since I've sniped. Alright. What wave are we on? 5. There we go.
Reading a flat line.
I'm there.
3 left. Go get him. That hurt them. Be ready.
Yeah, snipers are. Well, I think aren't snipers the only weapon now? And I don't know, like Mass Effect 3, where almost every weapon got lightweight materials. Only snipers have the lightweight material mod now.
Find artifacts and return to the drop point. Marking first location on your HUD. Understood. I'm reading a flat line.
Oh, I'll take it then. Probably should, because I'm the infiltrator.
Stupid shield.
Artifact is secure.
Oh, that's probably fell by me.
Artifact recovered. Teammate injured.
Sniper rifles don't have hit hard though.
Just a sec.
Appreciate Nearly through.
Damn.
Artifact recovered. Last drop received. All artifacts secured.
Oh, we were a little bit slow then.
Three left. Go get them. Enemies down. Keep your guard up.
I must confess, I was in the XCOM stream and that, being able to name the XCOM weapons after Mass Effect weapons is actually really good. Once I got some more mods and that, I can really sit down and make some decent, you know, replicas of the weapons.
We're done here. Get yourself to the LZ.
Oh wow, I've actually run out of ammo. That's lasted for a while.
Playing the hero. Get down.
That's how Apex gets it done.
Nicely done. Oh, see you later, Shade. Cheers for dropping in. Okay, what should I play now? I still haven't got the... I don't think I've got any of the N7 weapons to that sort of rank. I think the highest one I've got is sort of something like the... Well, I think it's the Black Widow, and that's sort of like 8 or 9. I meant character, yeah. Unfortunately, I can't stay up streaming all night today, or unfortunately switch games in that sense, because... well, let's just say I promised to do some housework, so as soon as the stream's over, well, I'll probably play for about another maybe hour, maybe... oh, Turian Soldier it is then. then I've got to do some housework. Turian Soldier, where are you? Now, what the hell weapon was I using on it? Why was I using the Ghost? Normally I use the Sonid or the, well, Roserad. And... Alright, let's go with that. Hey, what happened to my red bits? There we go. Hey, Shiv. No worries, guy. It was actually good playing with you. You're a decent player as well. Don't think we could have done some of those missions. ironic sometimes. Once you've done enough videos in a community and that, sometimes you do get people who recognise you in that. That's cool. Small world. It makes the world seem smaller. And in some respects, quite friendly. The lamest class other than the gladiator. I don't know. It's the architect. That's one of Gizmo's favourites. I mean, I'm still personally fond of the Turian agent, but that's probably because I got a soft spot for Turians and the fact that it looks a little bit like Garrus. Don't make me... The Duelist. Now the Duelist has style, but in practicality she's a little bit lacking.
Hostile territory, people. Secure this position and stay sharp.
What are we fighting? Oh, wonderful cat again. I mean, imagine the Roserad on the Roserad on this weapon on Siphon. Did that thing push me off? Yeah, it did.
We're tracking reinforcements. Hostiles en route.
Sorry, I read. If ever you see me walking into a wall or something, it's because I'm reading the chat and not paying attention. Oh, smooth stone. that it? I do love the physics with the biotics in this game. Who are you playing smooth? You the soldier? Yeah. Yeah, nade spam for days on there. Right, what are we doing? Oh, devices. I think most of the grenades in this game are quite good. I know in Mass Effect 3's multiplayer there were there's quite a versatile bunch of them, like lift grenades, cluster grenades, so on and so forth. Doesn't seem to be as many grenades in this, but they all seem quite good. Hang on. It's frag grenades, sticky grenades. Is that it? That's all the ones I can think of at the moment. Yeah, sticking frag. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, I miss cluster grenades. I didn't use lift grenades as much as the frag homing grenades. Yeah, homing grenades, frag grenades. Were sticky grenades? Yeah, sticky grenades were in Mass Effect 3. Oops. I am a walking turret. In Mass Effect 3 though, I think the best grenades were the, what was it called, arc grenades. Oh, hey, B. Moraski. Oh, that took a lot of health off then. The Talon Mercenary, I'd definitely say this about him, he was unique. I don't, you know, there was that Omnibow. That was quite a nice, unique talent. Although I seem to remember when he first came out, there was lots of bugs with him, and BioWare had to patch him a few times or something. But then again, BioWare, there are even some bugs still in Mass Effect 3's multiplayer that never got fixed. For example, the N7 Paladin, that character still has a bug on it. I believe it's something to do with when you... I don't know if it's if you snap freeze then incinerate, or incinerate then snap freeze. But either way, the combo that is created happens around the paladin himself, not the actual enemy that's been primed. What's behind me? How? Flipping death machine this Solid. In the turbocharge, in the hands of a turbocharged character, this weapon is actually really nice. It's like the Roserad as well. Oof, 120 where you are. Actually, that means I'm an hour behind you. That must be, it's probably the same time for Smooth then. I won't keep Smooth playing all night like I normally do. The thing is, I would normally end the stream with a, you know, opening packs and that, but I kind of want to save all the money for next Thursday, when the two new characters come out. We've got some spare rockets. Oh, hey, big boy. No! Yeah, yeah, I'm British. Yeah, B. Muraski, I'm very disappointed. I had got all geared up to get the... I thought the 2 new characters were today as well. I even jumped into the game after reading on the Mass Effect website that, you know, under where the section and when they talk about Apex mission and what's new, and they showed the 2 characters, I was just like, right, let's get on, spend my money, get those characters. Jumped on, spent all the money, well, except for 100,000 one crate. And it's like, hang on, I haven't got a single new character out of this batch yet. Where are they? And yeah, they haven't been released. Luckily, I've pretty much made up almost all of the money I've made so far. All of the money I wasted so far. Oh, there's another 8. No, only the platinum one has reset. Ugh. Smooth, you've been waiting for that commando for so long. Right, okay, let's do another one. What time is it? 26. Yeah, we've got time for another one at least. Let's make it a good one. You were talking about the duelist, so let's try her out. I'm actually getting low on stuff. Wow, Team Asari. I'm not quite playing as much as Alessandro. I'm not daily. I'm definitely weekly though. It's gone down unfortunately from, I don't know when I think it was like in August that I stopped. It kind of took a little bit of a dip. But then again, we've had to deal with the move as well as other things and being evicted and whatnot, so... I used to try to play daily just to get the missions done, the Apex stuff. Yeah, I think, I don't know, at the moment it's going quite well. People seem to be joining the lobby quite quickly in that. But at the start of the stream, it took a fair while for anyone to actually join. And that was just doing a silver match. Oh, live chat was being a little bit funny then. Oh yeah, I probably should answer Felbunny's text. She'll start ringing the home phone again. I was going to say I don't want to spoil it in that, but next time she does a stream in that, ask her what she did to our car. The new guy didn't go Asari. Hang on, are there? Yeah, there are 4 Asaris. There's the Duelist, Sentinel, Adept, Huntress. Is that it? I think that's it for the Asari.
Hostile territory, people. Secure this position and stay sharp.
Yeah, I agree, Ronik. The human kineticist is one of the most fun to play. Also, if you do have a group of people you still play with regularly, it can really help. I keep forgetting the buttons. I'm playing as a different character right now. It also helps when if you're playing with friends to do the to do platinum and stuff. If you're playing with randoms and that, doing platinum can be trying, to say the least. I mean, sometimes you get randoms that are completely fine in that, but if you want a bit of variety in the classes you play in that, it's just better to play with friends on platinum.
Reload. We're tracking reinforcements.
All my friends went to PS4.
Enemies incoming.
I mean, the biggest downside about the PS4 when it comes to Mass Effect is that it's not backwards compatible with Mass Effect, with the original Mass Effect trilogy. Ow, god damn it.
Protect yourself!
I'm reading a flatline.
Find cover! I've got no shield!
Three left. Go get them. All enemies clear. Keep it up.
I got the PS4 and the PS3 next to each other at the moment. The PS2 is well back at my parents' house.
Find our
PS1.
to the drop point. Mark the
Actually, I
first
think that's at
location.
the parents' house too. I don't know. I got a lot of them hanging around the place and that. I think the 360 is around here somewhere. I never got an Xbox One. But right now, I think, I don't know, if they really wanted to maybe make the Mass Effect fan base,
Artifact is
well,
secure.
even trust them at even the slightest bit, is maybe do a remastering of the first trilogy.
I'm reading a flat line. Artifact recovered.
No one dies on my watch.
Oh,
Teammate injured.
didn't see that.
Teammate injured. Almost done. Artifact is secure.
Yeah, the fee to pay is I don't like that. I mean, PlayStation didn't used to have it up until PlayStation 4. Oh,
Teammate injured.
jump up and there's a rocket salvo coming to your face. Am I gonna get stamped on? Oh no.
I'm reading a flat line.
I owe you.
Yeah, I probably should contribute to the objective.
Last drop received. All artifacts secured. Just 3 hostiles remaining. Reload. We're tracking reinforcements.
Oh, I've got sorry, I see you guys talking about yeah, I'm not concentrating too well.
Enemies headed your way.
Anyway, what do I have? I've still got a working Dreamcast, and I got a working PS1. But after that, everything seems to sort of like fade and be a bit temperamental. Oh, this is bad. I think the SNES is my oldest console that I've got work. No, scratch that. Sega Master System. That's the oldest console I've still got. Well, at my parents, that works. Unless my brother's destroyed it. Ah, it's all going crazy.
Squad member down. I'm reading a flat line.
Oh, I got a Sega Saturn, but I don't think it's in working condition. Actually, I don't think the Sega Saturn was mine. I think it was my brother's, but obviously he's not really into gaming at all anymore, so he kind of just, well, surprised he didn't sell it. of the Game Gear. I never had a Game Gear. I think one of my brothers did, but I never had one. And that, I mean, it was worse than the Game Boy for eating up batteries.
Reload. We're tracking reinforcements.
Nicely done.
Enemies headed your way.
Which Street Fighter game? You don't mean the movie, do you? Because that Street Fighter the movie was questionable. I mean, okay, you got to play as Kylie Minogue and Jean-Claude Van Damme, but
Find cover.
yeah, the one from the movie, yeah, that game was, well, it was wasn't the best. I mean, okay, it controlled, you know, move-wise and that, it felt similar to, you know, your standard Street Fighter experience, like Street Fighter 2 Turbo and whatnot. Oh, rocket salvo again.
I owe you.
I don't know, but every now and again, it's fun to load up the old systems and that. What I try to do every year on my birthday is I put together a little sort of like tournament for my friends and that. Well, normally, because I'm still mates, you know, get your words out. I'm still in regular contact with school friends and that, and every year we sort of like meet up and that. And on my birthday, I kind of try to invite them around, set up the old consoles that we used to play as kids, and have little tournaments and that. So like, what did we play last time? We had to skip out this year, unfortunately. But the year before we had GoldenEye on it was GoldenEye, Micro Machines for the Mega Drive. GoldenEye was the N64. Street Fighter 2 for the SNES. And we had one or two other games, but I can't remember what. I think we did Mario Party, not Mario Party, Mario Kart 8, because it was new at the time. New-ish. And what else did we have? Worms, that's it.
Nice job, Apex. Keep it going.
Hell, one year I might even try to stream the event, but at the moment trying to hook the Mega Drive, Super Nintendo, and stuff like that up to a streaming platform is a little bit difficult without sort of like spending a lot more on equipment and whatnot.
Recovery requested. Locate and recover objects of interest. Artifact is secure.
Well, it was a decoy, but it got me to the exit quick.
Hydra.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I didn't think about that. You know, using emulators. That could be one way of doing it.
All objects accounted for. Objective complete.
Sorry, trying to read chat. Hold that shield up a second.
Just 3 hostiles remaining. That hurt them. Be ready.
What's your favourite latest snack? I bet it's got Tabasco sauce on and stuff.
Shuttle incoming. Get to the extraction zone.
Hydra!
For those of you who don't know, Lozzie's a regular. Well, Lozzie's one of the people I game with the most, and he's very fond of foods that are modified by hot things. Oh, I love Typing of the Dead. I had that on Dreamcast. I even had a Dreamcast keyboard to do it. It helped me get through my English GCSEs better.
Enemy fire! Die!
All targets down.
There we go.
Drinks are on me.
We don't get Marmite here. From what I hear, that's a blessing. Well, to be honest, in the UK and that, Marmite, what's it made of? Yeast or something? Anyway, it's a yeast-based product that you normally spread on sort of toast and that. And in the UK, you're either in one or two camps. You either love it or you completely hate it. I personally completely hate Marmite. Lozzie seems to be one of the ones who loves it. Right, what's the time? Ooh, I think I got time for one more quick one. If Smooth's up for it. But you got to pick a class and a weapon for me quick. Marmite with porridge? Does that even work? Let's play. No night, B Maraski. Cheers for joining in on the stream. I got no idea who I want to be. What's everyone else being? Depth Artificer. I'm gonna have some fun. Hang on, do I have any? Yeah, that'll do. No, I'm desperate to play Garrus Jr. Lozzie, you love the Human Vanguard. Yeah, I don't know if you know, Lozzie. There was supposed to be we had anticipated the 2 new characters coming today for Mass Effect, but that wasn't the case, unfortunately. So I was going to do a sort of like a longer stream, you know, probably until Felbunny came home from work, with the new characters and whatnot. But that unfortunately is probably going to be next Thursday. Although I think next Thursday I got work the day after, so I can't exactly do a long one. Well, I'll still probably do a stream. I don't know how long it will be, but it will be a stream. It'll probably be longer than today's one, but that'll be next Thursday. Well, it'll be the N7 day stream. Actually, it depends when they actually give us the actual N7 stuff. Because in the UK, the N7, well, the Apex weekend stuff and the new content always comes at sort of like 6 p.m. But if they give it to us earlier, then maybe I can stream earlier.
Hostile territory, people. Secure this position and stay sharp.
I don't often snipe on this map. Oh.
I'm reading a flat line.
Oh, nice.
Sensors clear for now. Great shooting. Enemies incoming.
Sorry, oh, god damn it. I'm getting shot when I'm not paying attention again. I mean, I thought N7 Day was on a Tuesday. Which I thought was a little bit, you know, different. But apparently it's next Thursday. So I assume that's when the next characters are coming.
Ammo, please. Squad member down. Get to cover. Shields are gone.
Oh, very smooth.
Three more to go. Can use some ammo. Teammate injured.
Ah, still not.
Good. Stay sharp.
Nicely done.
Couldn't penetrate that. Oh, is the Overwatch World Cup going on at the moment then? I thought that wasn't until Gamescom. Or is that going on at the moment as well and I just forgot about it?
The Scourge. Upload it before they lock us out. Squad member down.
Many thanks.
You need a transfer. Hang in there, Apex. Upload complete. Well done, team. Nearly through.
Does the UK team have Stylosa in their in their team this time?
Miles remaining.
Because I remember the Overwatch World Cup was I know Blizzard intended it to be a culmination of sort of like professional professional esport players and others, as in YouTube personalities, things like that. But let's just say not a lot of the more serious teams were just all pros.
Got a feed, friend.
I mean, the Overwatch World Cup was kind of enjoyable the first year I watched it. I haven't been keeping track of it this year.
Just 3 hostiles remaining. That hurt them. Be ready.
Because I know they play different, sort of like, you know, at this time of the year they'll do the group stages, then they'll do the semis, and then so on and so forth. Not Gamescom, I'm thinking of BlizzCon. BlizzCon is normally when they do their finals. That up.
Squad member down.
There we go.
Uh-oh, shields down. Squad member down.
Oh, my aim's starting to go.
Could use some ammo. 3 left. Go get 'em. Enemies down. Keep your guard up.
Alright, you bong. I hope that's the way you pronounce your name.
Intelligence needs data
We
from your location.
Oh, I can't say it. Nyemma. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. It's such an unusual name for some. For me, it's an unusual name. But anyway, cheers for joining in the stream and that. Enjoy your Mass Effect grind. Haven't said much, Lozzie. I think I was talking about not being as invested in the Overwatch World Cup as I was last year.
I'm reading a flat line. Let me help.
Whew. Oh, you got the Zenyatta skin. Damn. I mean, I was lucky to come away with the Symmetra skin, but I don't know. I burnt myself out on Overwatch during the Halloween period, during that Halloween weekend.
Get yourself to the LZ.
They're an ascendant around somewhere. I can't see him. Oh, there he is. Oh, it's the T-pose. Time to go. What the hell's happened to my armor?
Teammate injured.
Oh no!
That's how Apex gets it done.
Oh, I thought that was almost over. Yeah, Alessandro. That's a good. Overwatch is great if you got a few people to play with in that. Also, if you can, I don't know, if you can play a game without taking it too seriously in that and not get too competitive, you'll probably enjoy it more. Unfortunately, I don't know about Lozzie because I played Overwatch a lot with him. I felt I got too competitive and I got nasty because it made me angry in that. And so it's like I'm not having fun playing this. Why? So I kind of taken a break, and I go back to Overwatch occasionally, join the holiday events that they have on quite often. Right, what's the time? Right, it's gone 1, so that's gone 2 for Smooth, so I'm going to back out. And I'm going to pretty much call it there. Probably should do this as well first. Also, I need to go change the thumbnail on the most recent video, as Gizmo pointed out. I've done it incorrectly. 8-6, there we go. I might as well send someone off on that as well. You can go. I know, Lozzie, I'm sorry I abandoned you. But I was going to not nice places. I think the other thing is, if you're not scared to use, if you don't have any anxiety about using the mic and talking to strangers, which unfortunately I kind of do sometimes, you can probably get on better as well. Although There is a lot of toxicity out there, so be warned if you do get Overwatch. But it's a game I can recommend. During the when I got it at launch, I had a blast playing it for months. And if you, I know you played Mass Effect on PC and that, so Overwatch is far superior on PC than it is to consoles. But anyway, I am going to call it there. I'm going to log off of this little stream, and then I'm going to go do some housework for Fel Bunny. Cheers for everyone who joined in the stream and whatnot. Thanks for the chat. Thanks for the donation from Banchis. I hope he feels better. Yeah, all being well, I may be doing a stream over the weekend. I'm not so sure yet. If not, it'll probably be the next stream will probably be on Monday, which will be continuing the XCOM campaign. And on Thursday, hopefully it'll be N7 day, and we'll do another Mass Effect stream then. Yeah, Overwatch's community is on a slippery slope, put it that way. It could go, I feel it could go either way. Is that a crossroads? That's probably a good term. It's either going to turn very toxic, or it could redeem himself. Ugh. Right, I'm going to say goodnight to everyone. Well, it's gone 1 AM here, so farewell to everyone in the EU, and anyway, I will say farewell, and I'll be back again later. Sorry, I was reading the chat, that's why I interrupt myself reading the chat sometimes. Anyway, talk to you all again soon.